And another one bites the dust. Why do you not come to common task? Hey.
Probably gonna be having. We'll hold it. Yeah. I'll hold it. I will literally hold it. Bitch! Who the fuck you think I is, motherfucker?
Oh, let me turn this off so I don't have. I am good. I am chilling. Yeah. No, I've had them on the entire time.
I had myself muted, so that's cool.
That's fine. That's fine. Understand.
I definitely don't remember you wearing the headphones, so.
It's okay, the hair is great.
So, thank you again for doing this. It does mean a lot to me. So,
it is an honor.
Like I told you, you were like, I'm even looking at my my whole Word document of Twitch interviews because once I thought of the idea, I was like, I need to look into this. So your name legitimately is at the top. You're the first one you're the first name that I put down. So I'm glad that we were able to get it to work. So just some things for the chat and yourself is I turned off all of my channel points. So there's only one available and it's 1 point and you get to ask you questions.
Wow,
so,
okay.
My chat is pretty good. They're not gonna ask you uncomfortable things.
Okay.
So we will be okay. There's not going to be any pervertedness. I hope we should be okay. But I actually have a moderator here today, so we'll be okay.
Perfect.
Okie dokie. So first things first, for all of the new lovely viewers, how would you describe your streams?
Chaotic. Chaotic. Like, it's just, you never know what you're going to come into, but 10 out of 10, you're gonna either love it or, like, be utterly confused. It's just chaos.
It's so much fun, because, like, I don't know how to describe your streams. They're very honest, I guess is the best way that I can.
I'm very real with my viewers, and I'm not gonna lie to them. I don't really sugarcoat things either. So it's fun. It's a great time.
I quite enjoy it. So maybe I should have started with this question, but tell me about yourself outside of stream or even just like on your stream. Phoenix?
Phoenix is again, like, I'm extremely open and like I'm the type of person that's not gonna BS, and I don't enjoy the BSing. And it comes off as rude sometimes, right? I'm fairly aggressive for a female. As if for like 20 piercings and bright hair dye did not tell you that first, or
you
like
have 20
any of the
piercings.
Not 20, but I have first, second, third lobe, an industrial, my cartilage, this one, and then one on the outside, which I don't have it in now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. But I'm not really what textbook brown females, like people of my ethnicity, first gen immigrants would be like. So I'm like, essentially I'm that one person where if you need to hide a body, you normally call me.
Perfect. I will keep this in mind. Are you the same person outside of stream?
Probably not. But that's just because, okay, if TOS was not so strict, there was a lot more that I would talk about. and a lot more that I could say
Mhm.
without getting banned.
Yeah.
Now I try to. There are some times where I'm like, FTOS, I do not care. But other than that, like, I say I'm fairly close. Of course, like, people closer to me get more of like an undoctored version where it's like I tell it to everything to them straight. But I think I'm pretty close to what I am on the outside, where my friends are like, they come into stream and they know what to say.
Yeah. Okay. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I think it depends on the situation, because if I'm on my own and I don't really need to come off as like aggressive or strong or like actually talk to people, very much an introvert, where I would like, I read books. We talked about this briefly previous, but I like read books for fun.
Yeah.
So I
TV.
would.
She doesn't watch TV. That's crazy.
I don't. I have to. I pay for subscriptions, but like it's for my sister and like other. I don't really watch anything.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite show, so but like I'll sit and read a book. But other than that, like if I'm with a group of people and there's no one really headstrong or like bored, I'm typically the extrovert of the group.
Nice. Brownie says that you're her kind of girl because you read books for fun.
Brownie, I got you. I got you.
So, why did you start streaming?
So, I was actually, I think it was sophomore year of high school. So, it's been about half a decade now.
No, we want to talk about that.
It's been a while. My friends were like, you should start streaming. And not because I was good at games. I'm still not.
Yeah.
But just because I guess my personality was like, okay, if I'm gonna play however many hours, if I'm going to spend hours and hours on a game which I am passionate about, and why would I not just record that so other people with that passion can watch? And I didn't believe them because, one, I'm just like, no. Like, I wasn't that heavy into the gaming community. I was playing off of like a $500 all-in-one computer.
Oh my
and
God.
It was like, it was whatever I had at that point. And I wasn't really I didn't care that much for what I played. I played for fun. So when quarantine hit and all that happened, I was like, I have a nice gaming laptop that I spent my money and splurged on.
Mm-hmm.
It has a nice camera. I have a mic. I have my own room. Why don't I? Like, there was no reason not to.
Yeah.
Opposed to a reason to do it. So I started, and well, now we're here.
Nice. That's awesome. So, with COVID and all of that fun stuff, because now it's been like a year, which is crazy, how do you keep positive and stay motivated? Like, streaming wise, or just like outside world in general?
I keep myself occupied quite a bit. I mean, before COVID, I was a workaholic. I technically still am, but I was a workaholic to the point where I was going to high school. While I was taking college classes, while I was working 2 to 3 jobs.
Oh my God.
So my friends would rarely see me, and it was like, I kept myself like occupied in order to like, I guess, so when I did have something good that happened, it wasn't that everything else was bad, it's just that one good thing made a defining point in my life.
Yeah.
And even now, I take my time with other things, like streaming, realistically. Or I've been like thrifting recently. I am an extreme. Yeah, I've been thrifting, but I'm also an extreme couponer, and I take time in doing that. So it's like the small things that I can occupy myself with, where it's like the rest of it, I'm like, okay, yes, I'm stuck at home, but I can do this, you know?
Okay, let's talk about the couponing thing for a moment. Because I love that show on TLC, but
yeah,
it seems like, because I'm from Canada, it seems like in the States, it's a lot more intense than like what we can do. Because on our stuff, it's always like limit of 1 per customer. Like on the show, they buy like 300.
Well, the show is really old, so it's not like that anymore. This was the early 2000s that the show was filmed.
Oh.
So you can't do it in that quantity.
Yeah.
But you can do it in pretty high quantity. It's just like I walk into a store and it'll take me, I can easily spend 3 hours in a store, but I will walk out with, my goal is that I will always pay only 20% of the market price of whatever I walk in for. And I normally reach that. Our most recent week, like this upcoming week, I think it was a good $70 worth of stuff, and I paid $10, $11 about.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, that's something I'm gonna start, I did just clean up my YouTube channel, so I actually might start posting about that, but,
Yes.
yeah, it's fun, it's fun, it occupies me.
It's like, there are some people in Canada that do it, but like nowhere near as like intense as that. Like, I wish that I could do that. Like, but like, I get scared of like, this is too good to be true. It can't be real. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna tell me to screw off.
The anxiety.
Yeah.
The anxiety's real, yeah.
Yes. So what is your favorite part of your streaming setup?
Ooh, okay, so I have a lot of things that I love. My favorite part realistically is like the little knickknacks I have.
That
So
nobody
you can-
sees? I see that.
No,
I
you
was
can
reading
see it.
that. That looks super cool.
So you have the sign. I have 3 of these.
You have 3. Did you get a super cool
there's-
deal on those too?
So these were like $5 below. And so I got one of these. I have, let me show the other 2. You can go off screen. I'm back. Okay. I have this one,
Nice.
and then I have this one.
Nice.
And then no one ever notices, but Starfire has
Aw.
been sitting. She's been sitting there for a while, and no one ever notices because she's sitting behind me.
Oh.
But she's like hidden, and you can see her right above my head, and no one's. But like just like the little things that I have around my room, especially in my background, I have a ukulele back there too.
Do you play the
Which, like,
ukulele?
No, it matched my setup, so I got it.
Nice. Okay, I can accept this. Or maybe you're lying so that you don't have to play the ukulele for me.
Oh no, I always keep long nails, so I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, how do you type? Because like, I have longer nails too because my sister does nails. So she fights with me because typing is like really hard.
Like, let me pull something up and try and type because I didn't even think of that. I mean, I type pretty. Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, I like pulling up my keyboard. So like, it's almost like I'm doing the pad of my finger. Yeah, this is. Everything's teal and black on my thing, but I type with like the pad of my finger. So I like it's almost like my fingers are like they're like that, and I'm like that.
Now I gotta try. Oh, see, I use the nail. I definitely use my nail.
I have broken too many nails like that, and they are painful.
Are yours acrylic or gel or like that's real?
No, these are fake. They're normally acrylic though. I'm getting my hair dyed, and I want to wait till that's done to match. So I just have these for now. They're just like acrylic tips that I shaved down and then glue on.
Oh, okay, nice. What color are you dyeing your hair now?
We're still doing a shade of red. I don't know what shade yet. I'm literally doing it tomorrow morning. But I have to see what they have in store because the place that I'm going doesn't really have bright colors, and I'm a bright colors type of person for my hair. So
yeah, because you had, I think as far as I've known, you've always had the red, bright red hair.
I had the purple before that, and then I had the teal undertone.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite emote on your stream?
On mine, I want to say that I think it's not one of my main emotes because I ran out of space. But I want to say that it's like a sleeping emote, and it's a little I'm just gonna post it in your chat.
Yep.
But it's a little phoenix sleeping.
Oh, it's
and
so cute.
Not many people use it, but like it's rare. But like that's just the one. Like that is that's me. That is me.
That's cute. I like that one. Did you get those professionally done, or did you do them, or was it a friend?
I have a friend who does it. Yes, I did pay
Nice.
her, of course. Like she didn't want to be paid, but I don't take that. There's
Yeah.
no way you're gonna do work for me, and I'm not gonna pay you. So.
Yep. I tried to do my own, and I was like, no, this is too hard. So I just paid somebody on Fiverr, and I was like, you can do it. Thank you.
Fiverr is normally the way to go.
Yeah. That's cute. So, how did you come up with your Twitch name?
My Twitch name is
And-
also my gamer handle, technically.
Yeah. Is it spelled
that
that same way too?
Everything that I have is spelled this way.
Hmm.
Because when I was 13, I was making a league account. And at the time, the gamer handle that I had, I don't know, it was like Amethyst something, right? It was, someone took it. So I'm like, oh shit, my friends are playing. I was going into a game. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna type something random. This is what I typed. It's not the right spelling for anything. It was supposed to be like EtrealPheonix, and both words are spelled wrong.
Yep.
So I did that, and after that, I'm like, well, if it's spelled wrong, no one's ever gonna take it. So no one has ever taken it. So everything started piling up, where I started making accounts of this name, and I'm stuck.
It's there forever now. Nice. At least everybody, it's easy to find. I thought it was... Hey, so maybe I've been saying your name wrong this whole time, and I've been saying EtrealPheonix. That's what I've been saying.
Technically, that is what it is. It's just that it's in my 13-year-old brain, it was ethereal.
That's a long time to keep a gaming handle, too. That's awesome. That's commitment.
Okay. I mean, I'm stuck. I can't even. I'm trying to think if I changed it. No. No.
Too hard.
Yep.
So then, what's your favorite game? Whether you're doing streams or offline, which one's your favorite?
So the first, well, okay. Technically, the first game I ever played was World of Warcraft, but I don't play that anymore.
There's
but
nothing
the
wrong
first
with
game-
that.
No, there isn't. I might actually get back into it, but after World of Warcraft, we had the League fiasco, created my name, and then I went into Smite because I did not like the toxic community that was League, because I was a female, playing by myself, and it was really different, because Hi-Rez, of course, based in America, they have like a small base at the time, and I started that game when I was 13. They were in season 2. They're in like season 8 now.
Wow.
And I've been playing that ever since, and that is always going to be my OG game.
Smite or League?
Smite, sorry.
Nice. What is Smite? I think I've seen it a few times pull up on Twitch, but I don't think I've ever actually played it.
It's like League, but third person.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I used to play League as well, but then you mess up one thing and then people get really upset with you, so then
It's sad. It's sad.
and then I just started playing just with the bots, and I was like, these people are nice. They're not gonna tell me I'm pathetic.
These people. The AI, yes, they're great. I love them.
Yeah, they make it so easy. Do you have... Okay, so actually, let's go back to the World of Warcraft. What did you play?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to remember this. Something with the bow and arrow, like a hunter or ranger, something like that.
Yeah. So what would you play now? Are you more range or melee, or are you a tank? Or a healer, I guess, too, is an option.
I don't know. I've never really had a specific... Like, if you see when we play Valorant, I, like, really vary. It really... I think I'm very much a fill person.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, I can play all, but I don't have a preference. Well,
You're just in it to win it?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like for Valorant, I don't care. For Smite, I'd rather play a tank or someone ranged. I don't even know what else did I play. Everything else is like first-person shooter. But like, I don't know, but like back when I played Paladins, I would play Halo. I really don't have a preference, honestly.
Just anything. Just give me a game.
Honestly, yeah.
So okay, of all of the video games that you have played your entire life, do you have a favorite video game character?
I'm gonna have to check her name and just make sure I don't say it wrong. Because it's the last thing I want to do. I'm pretty sure it's the right, but like I played this when I was 7, so please be right. Nope, it's not. What the hell? What was her name?
What game?
It's Final Fantasy.
Oh, I wouldn't do too much.
Yeah, I starts with why? No, I had her for my first.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm gonna hope that this was the right.
Oh,
there you go. It's Yuna. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
So, Final Fantasy was technically the first game I ever played.
Oh wow.
It was on PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was my sister's game. It was Final Fantasy like 7, I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think it was 7. It was like really early, like 4 or 5. And Yuna was like the main character, it was the middle of her arc, and I just absolutely loved her, just because she was a sarcastic bitch, and you know, loved it. I vibed with her.
Relations.
Yes.
So what is your favorite stream snack or drink?
I have a snack cart behind me. Let me see if there's anything on there that I can like do. Okay.
Oh, I see the ukulele now. That's cute. I like that.
Realistically, chocolate. Like I'm a big fan of like small Reese's Pieces or like Rolos.
Yes.
Rolos, yes. Okay.
With the little caramel in the middle.
Yes. Like I'm a very big chocolate person. So I would always have those, and then just my all-time favorite drink, period, no matter what time, is coffee. I've spent so much money on coffee to the point where Panera came up with a subscription recently, and I really have to get it just because of the amount of money I've spent behind caffeine.
God, so do you drink the fancy dancy coffees like the Starbucks stuff, or do you just regular coffee?
Listen, I will take McDonald's coffee over nothing any day.
Oh my god. McDonald's coffee is okay. It's like
it's not good.
It's not great, but it's coffee.
It's something, yeah, exactly. It's something.
Do you do energy drinks or no?
I shouldn't, but C4 is an energy drink that they recommend you only drink about like a quarter of the can if you're ever gonna have it. People use this as pre-workout, by the way, before they lift. But there was a period in time where I would drink a whole can and I would be fine. Just remember, I have ADHD. Warning. So it did nothing to me, and I was so used to so much caffeine, but it would keep me awake. Like that's the only thing. Caffeine does not keep me awake. But whatever the frick they put in that, it would keep me awake long enough where if I drank like 2 or 3, I could pull it all night.
Wow.
That could have gave me cancer if I continued it. But there was also a time my freshman year of high school where I drank about 4 Red Bulls a day.
Oh my god.
That was also really bad. Yeah. But if I had to say a favorite, though I'm not drinking them right now because my health, C4.
That's crazy. I think I can see the logo in my head, and I don't think we even sell it in Canada.
In the fridge.
Oh my god.
I can grab one if you want to see it.
That's okay. You'll probably be tempted.
Yeah.
So how much coffee do you drink in a day? Like how many cups would you say?
So I've recently broken my caffeine addiction. Yay. We do sell them. I've had a few. So I used to have at least a cup in the morning and like a minimum 3 cups a day. Not gonna lie, one with each meal.
What?
However, there were times where I would brew like a really big one. Now let me just show you my. We can talk about this too, but I lift weights, like heavy weights.
Oh.
So my water bottle is this.
That's huge.
So I would drink realistically about that much in coffee. From to the first level is 101 ounces.
Oh my god.
So a lot.
Oh my god.
So I would fill up a bottle and I would use this as measuring, and then I would be like, oh, I drank this much in coffee, so I'll have to drink this much in water.
Yeah, Frowny, she drinks coffee like super late, and she has, yes, minimum of 3 a day, and I'm usually at like 1 or 2, and then I'm done. Otherwise, I will be up all night, and then my stomach is like, no, thank you.
Oh god, I fixed it recently, like where it's realistically been like 3 days since I had coffee. I'm due for one soon. I've been breaking it. I'm slowly breaking it.
You get headaches?
I got really bad caffeine withdrawal the first time I tried to break it. That's why I have to have one every few days. Just so I don't
die.
It's really bad. Yeah, it's really. My dependency's terrible.
Okay, so let's talk about you lifting weights.
Okay, so my health has never been the best. I bruised my tailbone really badly in the 5th grade. I was in an accident. And before that, I played soccer, basketball, gymnastics, and then I did karate on the side.
Oh, wow.
Because of that tailbone issue, my balance was off, so I had to find something new. So I started lifting weights, which is why you can kind of tell, but the width in, like, I have a very heavy muscle on my back right here, because I hold a bar, but my preferred form of exercise is not cardio, is lifting heavy weights. So I'm the person who has, like, next to my coffee is 3 different flavors of protein. Which is, it's weird because I'll go with my friends and they're all guys and it's just me, and they're like, oh, she's there for nothing, and then I go up to the bar and they're like, never mind, that's not nothing.
She's crazy.
Very much so.
Nice. So when did you start lifting weights?
16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I started pretty early. I've been on and off, of course, but, like, I started.
Yeah. And you do that at the gym, I'm assuming, or do you have, like, a cool workout at home?
Not heavy weights at home. I do have, like, a small gym area, but I don't have, like, a full bar and stuff at home. That stuff's way too expensive, but I'm working on it.
Nice.
So.
There you go. Do you have a before stream routine? Like, do you gotta make sure your lights are certain colors and...
Okay, so I have everything on now, but I have my LED lights, which are like around my entire desk, and I gotta make sure those are teal.
I think I have those too.
Color. Really? I got mine from Amazon.
Oh, me too.
Nice. Okay. And then I have a single light bulb that's like right here, and this always has to be purple just to contrast. And then I have to turn on my ring light. And then I'll always check OBS without, like, just the camera first, without anything extra.
Yep.
And make sure it's where I like it. And then I'll turn everything else on.
It's about the same, yep. Probably set them... Oh, yes. So, Kate Terps is my husband, and I make him do all of these things for me, like set up my lights, and... Usually I will go to him and be like, I have this really cool idea. He's like, how much is it going to cost me and what do I have to do?
Wonderful. That is great.
Before I got married though, like I would be able to like build my own desk and stuff like that. But now that like he's here, I'm like, I don't have to like get frustrated and do it like 70 times. He gets frustrated.
I can't watch someone else do it.
Oh, it's fun.
Again, the ADHD, like, I can't sit still.
Yeah.
Unless I'm occupied too, I can't, like, not have my hands in it.
Nice. Are you a control freak, would you say? Or you're just...
Not to that extent, but if
Okay.
if it's mine, like if it's my personal thing, I have to have some sort of say in it. But if it's like someone else and they're like, "Oh, can you do this for me?" I'm like, "Okay, you do it how you do. I'm gonna keep my hand out of it unless you ask me to."
Yeah, that's fair. So, okay. I know what I want to ask, but I don't know how to ask it because I'm not very good with words. So you, in our little brief talk, a couple days ago, you mentioned that you started college when you were like 16.
Yes.
Which I legit, after our call, I went to my husband. I was like, Phoenix is like so smart.
So people take AP credits, right? Like I'm sure you guys have that, like advanced placement credits or whatever.
Similar, but yeah.
Like so I did the opposite of that, or the other option, which is where I take college classes while in high school. They call it dual enrollment, and essentially I'm working on a college degree before I get my diploma.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually pretty cool. So what did you go do? What college stuff did you do? And like, what are you in college now?
I am in college now. So I went to community. That's really what the dual enrollment program is. And I got my associate's degree in business, business administration. So it's it's an associate of the arts. And I transferred that. And now I went from, I did so many majors. I went from marketing to management information systems, and now I am, I believe, a legal studies major, and I'm going for my bachelor's.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm going to be going into law school.
What do you want to do with like after going to law school and becoming a cool lawyer? What do you want to? What part of the law do you want to be involved in?
So this is something that I haven't even like really figured out. We talked about it. So I'm an immigrant. My parents came over because my dad used to work on a ship, and he was able to get visa through work. And I want to be an immigration lawyer, but knowing how tough it is, not only for females, but for immigration lawyers and the laws in the US, it's like my heart's there, but I know that it's going to stress me out. And this is the rest of my life. And the last thing I want to do is put myself in like a downward spiral with my mental health.
True, very true.
At the same time, my other option was being a divorce lawyer. And it's not really, like, I know they make a lot of money, but it's more so because I've seen, again, because I'm an immigrant, I'm from a background where if you get divorced, it's very, your life's over. There's a fly in my room, I swear. It just came in front of the camera, but, like, it's been in here for, like, 2 days, and I can't kill it because it lands on my monitors, and if I hit one, all 3 of them fall, and no.
You have 3 monitors?
I do.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah. But like I've seen so many people try to get into situations where they try to get a divorce, but then their family talks them out of it, or like the money, or they just don't have the right person talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be kind of like a divorce lawyer for those who don't know what divorce lawyers do. And then my third option is being a corporate lawyer, which everyone says makes the most sense because, one, I have a business degree, a business background, and I speak enough languages that I could work international business law.
There you go. Did you ever watch Suits?
Some of it.
You could be like Harvey.
I do not remember. I watched this like maybe 5
a long time ago.
When it first came out, before the first season, I watched like 2 episodes.
It's a pretty good show. You should watch it whenever you decide to watch TV again.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's so many things that I want to ask. Okay, 3 monitors? What does each one have on it? Because I only have 2 and I want a third, but...
So at the moment, I've got... Well, realistically, normally during a stream, I have OBS, my chat on one, my game in my middle, and then my Discord and all my other stuff on the side. Sorry, I read chat. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, he's probably not going to want me to get one. Another one.
But, I mean, right now I have, like, Discord in the center. I have your stream on the side, and this one's just blank. I do run a VPN, so occasionally I'll have a VPN on one. But I really got 3 because I had the money for it.
Yeah. And
I decided, okay, again, like I said previous, I've worked 3 jobs most of my life. I've saved enough in my account where I'm like, okay, I'm going to spend something for myself. And now that I'm streaming and I treat it more like less of a hobby and more of like, I don't want to say a job, but more like
a business.
Like almost like I owe, kind of like I almost owe my community to be there and be like happy and actually take care of myself. I decided to buy the 3rd.
Nice. You should take care of yourself anyway, Phoenix.
True. But I need accountability.
So because you've been streaming since November as well, what has been the hardest / easiest thing that you've learned?
Well, I streamed in November and I did 1 stream and then I was out for 3 weeks and then I came back in December. So technically I didn't really stream much of 2020, but I did. So the easiest thing I think was when I first started streaming, I thought it would be so hard to just talk in front of the camera, and then I realized that I have a very big mouth and I talk a lot. And I say a lot of stuff that apparently is funny. So, natural born comedian, just minus the mic. This one doesn't count, but
oh, that one's so cute.
Yeah, this is my actual mic.
Oh, it's so little. It's so cute.
I know, it's adorable. Anyway, but the easiest thing was just, I guess, like falling into the sense of community and like the comfort zone. I really easily created a comfort zone where like you see my 3rd stream and you're like you can't really tell that I have nerves. So it was pretty nice to feel that. I got into the gist of things pretty fast to the point where if I didn't stream a day, it felt good. For the hardest, I want to say it's more of like the technical stuff. Like again, TOS.
Yeah.
I had the time where I got like raided by all those trolls, which was just, it's the stress part of it. The part where it's not your community but outside factors coming in.
Yeah.
Where you have to be like, okay, I have to double down. And I think you were there for that one stream where someone like called out one of my members, and I
oh yeah.
That's the part of me where like that's the aggressive part that I can't show on TOS.
Yeah.
But there are times where that happens where I'm like, okay, I may be all smiles here, but I could probably rip out your vocal cords. Just saying.
Yep. I think I said like, okay, if I ever get into trouble, I'm calling Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I got like this whole list, Phoenix, that I want to ask you, and it's all over the place.
It is fine. We have time.
Okay, so you have a lot of siblings?
Technically, yes. I think I'm average for my culture.
Okay,
But,
maybe.
but like I have, it's really our age differences. Like my eldest sister is 30. I'm 20. My youngest brother is 10, and then we have a sister that's 3 years younger than me. So we're 3 girls and a boy, and if we all are in one household, no, just no. But other than that, like, we all live in different places, really. Well, now because quarantine, I'm home, but I used to rarely be home, where I would go to work at 3 in the morning, I would come back home 12.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even see my mom's face for like weeks at a time.
Oh, wow.
My older sister has not lived at home since she was 20. And, I mean, the youngest, like, one is in high school, the other one's, like, he's all over the place. So, I mean, we live. We try.
So Kate Terps wants to ask, you can play Among Us with any 5 people in the world. Who are they? They don't have to be streamers, they can be anybody.
Any 5 people?
Mm-hmm.
In the real world. Oh, that's the issue. Real world people. Bored. Okay, one, an actual streamer, listen, just Corpse husband. Sorry,
Oh,
I need
yes.
to.
Yes.
Just he needs to be there. If he is not, I cry. Like
Yeah.
just tears. I want to play with Halsey. Like, she is an amazing artist. I actually really like her. Though she's had like some stuff in her past, I've listened to her for a while, and I just think that it would just be really fun to hear her curse people out.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. It's only 2.
I know, you got 3 more, buddy.
I don't know which president, but just like a president of some sort of country. Like I drop something. But like whether it be Joe Biden or like the president of Canada, like just a president, like someone who like has some sort of political knowledge over an entire land. It could be a small country too. I do not care. Just a president. Okay, we're gonna say Joe Biden for this.
Yeah.
The Queen of England. The Queen of England.
That would be cool.
Just because I want to see that interaction.
It can be streamers too.
You can, but like, you already know what streamers are. What's it called? The dude who plays Bucky Barnes. The Winter Soldier.
Oh, Sebastian Stan or Stan
Yes.
Sebastian,
Yes.
whatever his name.
Yes, I want him to play. I got it. Yes.
So you're just into voices.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan. There you go.
Okay, who would win though? Who do you think would be the best liar? The best imposter?
Listen, Corpse is gonna win no matter what. We already know. That dude, like, he's at another level. But I feel like the Queen of England's got like a good like run in her. I think she would be good.
I
The Queen
guess,
would be
yeah.
good.
She has been running a country forever.
She has years beyond us. I think she's got this.
Okay, so I asked Chinbon this in my last one, and her answer was very concerning. When you make cereal, do you put the milk in first or cereal first? I'm not going to tell you what Chinbon's answer was. I'm just going to let you know that it was very concerning.
I feel like this is where my career ends. Like, okay, well, here's the thing.
Okay, see, I already know that you're going down the wrong way.
No. Okay. Well, I have single serving cereal. Like, that's how I normally have it.
Okay.
So it's already cereal first. So I don't know how
Let's say I buy you a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch or whatever your favorite one is. What do? You get the bowl. Do you take the box and put it in this bowl first, or you take the milk and you're like, milk first? It's a hard question.
Yes, it is. Oh my god. What would I do? Okay. I'm gonna go off. I feel like in my childhood, I'm pretty sure I don't really eat cereal in the morning anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I poured the milk first, and I would pour way more than I was supposed to have.
No.
We had, like, chocolate cereal.
No. Okay.
And then I would just keep eating, like, and I would finish it, and then I'm like, oh, more milk. Keep going, you know?
No, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is very concerning. All you youngins I need to sort you guys out. Us millennials need to teach you kids some cool things.
Oh wait, am I supposed to put cereal first?
Yes, how are you supposed to know how
Why?
much cereal to put in? That's so...
I mean, technically that's how I eat it now, because I just have the single serving ones if I have any.
But like, just imagine that you take that bowl and you put milk in first, and then how do you think the cereal that is in that pocket, that bowl, is gonna fit in there then? No, it's not.
That's why I keep putting cereal in as I go.
No. No, we're gonna move on from this. So, I don't know if you mentioned it here, but we talked about it, how you're from Bangladesh. And you said it in like the proper way that it's supposed to be said, and not in like the crazy white girl where it's just Bangladesh.
Well, okay, yes, technically I have an accent when I swap over. It's Bangladesh. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it sounds cooler that way.
Yeah.
So how long did you live in Bangladesh, and like when did you come over to North America?
I was less than a year.
It's crazy.
I was very small. I was a small baby.
Mm-hmm. So then your parents came over pretty much after you were born.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
They did. You don't have much of a choice during immigration. If they call you, you have 6 months to enter the country normally, unless you get that extended to like 2 or 3 years, or you lose your chance to come in.
Oh, wow.
And people don't realize that a ticket from Bangladesh to here per person is over $1,000 just for the ticket. Not counting like coming like the plane ride, not plane, like getting to the airport, your luggage, everything you need in between, any extra fees is not included. Also, a newborn is not cheaper than an adult. It's the same exact price. So, so they had about 6 months to bring me, my older sister, my mom over.
Wow, that's crazy. Is that still like how it works today? Because
yes,
I don't
very
know.
much so.
Yeah, all I know is that like if you want to come to a safer country or a country that you will have a better life in, do that. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna say no, don't come over. But I guess I don't know the process. Like I know you have to apply, but how long can that application take?
My aunt, we applied for in 2008, and she is not here yet.
Seriously?
So, it takes a very long time.
I'm gonna get a little political. Do you think that's because of certain presidents?
Definitely.
Okay.
Because in that time, both my uncles were able to go. One of them went to Canada. He was able to bring his cousin over.
Nice.
And my other one went to Spain. And he was able to bring his entire family over.
Yeah.
It's just, it really depends on the country. It depends on the family. They ask for a lot. You need to have like proof. Like you have to have physical pictures with your family, proving that they're your actual family, because the amount of people who like pay people to bring them over, which like back then you gotta think about it. Not many people, like when my mom first came over, cameras were not a big thing where I'm from, so it was really hard to find proof that my mom was married to my dad and that she was who she said, except for the like 2 wedding pictures that they took.
Oh wow.
So like you had to have proof that it couldn't be a recent picture either. You have to have like childhood photos and all this stuff. You got to take like blood tests. It's a very long process.
Oh my god.
Understand.
So Frowny must not have been paying attention. So what is your favorite movie?
Okay. So I don't really watch things. Howl's Moving Castle.
Nice. It's a good choice.
Since I was a kid, I will never change that answer.
Yeah.
I cosplayed as Sophie. Like she is my Roomba's name is Sophie because it cleans.
Nice.
Just saying.
I like that.
My Wi-Fi's name is Calcifer, and the guest one is actually the movie Castle. Like
Nice.
I will forever love that movie, figuratively, always.
It's sort of related. My daughter, we let her watch Netflix on her tablet because I'm not dealing with screaming children, but we let her pick her Netflix show, and she picked Spirited Away the other day, and I was like, oh my god, you just made my whole life.
I do not regret birthing you.
Yeah, we're good now. You cried about something stupid 2 hours ago, we're good. So where do you see yourself 5 years down the road? You know, the regular interview question, whether it's like streamer wise or outside, where do you see yourself?
Out of law school, hopefully. Hopefully I pass my bar exam. Streaming wise, honestly, when I first started streaming, I thought that I would only do it for a month and give up. But the more and more I get into it, the more and more my community grows, I'm really liking it. And I'm really thinking that it might be a long-term goal. even if it's just a side thing, even if I can only do it like once a week, I don't think streaming is something I'm going to give up anytime soon. So in 5 years, it's fine if honestly, if my community does not grow any bigger than what it is, I'm fine with it. But realistically, I would like it to grow to a point where we have. There's not many ethnic streamers. Can I just say that?
There's not.
One, female streamers, brown, and then just as outgoing as I am. But I want to create a community for people who are similar and or need something similar. So hopefully in 5 years, not dying in law school, and I've become someone today where I could come back to present time and be like, hey, that's a streamer I want to be like.
That's a good goal. I like that. You're picking some crazy answers because the Among Us one, you're like a president of any country and the Queen of England. And I'm like, I will do Valkyrie, Tycoon.
Honestly, that was probably, I could just said offline TV. I should have.
It would be super cool. I think if I could play a game with just Valkyrie, I think I would be okay with that.
Nice. That's the goal.
So who are do you have like a favorite big time and little time streamer?
I don't have like an all-time favorite. Like all of offline TV is really nice. Saikuno, like, maybe is the most chill. I guess like he's the most wholesome. So either him or like Toast. Just like where I can have them in the background and just like they just troll everyone. It's a fun vibe. And then little time, not really. They're kind of like they're little. They're a few K. But again, I mean, I consider myself like a micro streamer, and then they're like small. Though their recently hit partner is BlizzBear. He hit partner this year, but he only started streaming I think last March or May.
Oh.
But he is a man of color. He's bi, and he is like completely open with his community. It's just like you're coming in there, and he's like he remembers every single person that is in his chat. And even though he has like now that he's partnered, he has like sometimes he'll have 100 plus. He still takes the time for each and every person, and it's like he's just goals. He's amazing. Like he always makes sure to like follow back, and he always makes sure to like pop into other people's streams no matter how busy he is. And it's honestly very heartwarming to see, and it's something that I try to do.
Yeah.
So it's definitely him.
Nice. That sounds super cool. What was his name again?
BlizzBear. I think he's it's Blizz and then like BLIZZ B3AR.
I'll have to check him out. Oh, there he is. He's live now.
Yes, he's playing It Takes Two.
Oh, he looks so cool.
He's very chill.
Alright. Oh, he's playing It Takes Two.
Yep.
Nice. I like that. So I wanted to talk about how we met. Which is so I know this is your interview, but I'm gonna talk about myself for a minute. So I started streaming in November, the end of November as well. And outside of the stream world, this is like super outside of my comfort zone. Like I'm a high introvert, like I'm super shy, like I don't talk to new people. So like that Among Us thing and trying to set that up was so nerve-wracking, and definitely like thanks to Swear to Angel, like she helped definitely. Like I think that you came from her, and that's how you joined the Among Us game. And also you're a very good imposter, I will have to say. You had me and Lemony that one time, and I was like, okay, well, it's not Phoenix, so it just got super crazy.
I think I actually had a panic attack.
That's what you were saying, and me and Lemony were like, okay, well, it can't be her, because this is crazy.
Like, I literally called my therapist the next day because I actually, like, but I somehow worked through a panic attack, and that was very weird. But like, it worked. I won.
You did. Did your therapist say good job?
No.
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 Okay, well, it was pretty good. And then that time that you and Thorny did a double kill that is actually in my intro video that I have included.
It was for the content. It was for
Oh
the
my
content.
god, you too. I'm just doing my thing, and then I'm like, okay, we're good. And you're like, are we good? And I was like, yeah. And then Thorny came down and I was like, this is not gonna be a good time for me. And then you got us. You double killed us. It was awesome though. But I was going with this is like, even this interview stuff is definitely outside of my comfort zone, and it's people like you and Angel and QQ and Chinbon who make all of this like super worth it. Because I probably would have quit like in around Christmas time, but like going into your guys' stream, I may not talk all the time, but I'm definitely lurking a lot. So you guys just make me feel super comfortable and chill, and you guys also give me the motivation too, because I'm like, these people, you guys are super supportive, and because I see your name like in my chat sometimes, and you're a moderator for a couple other people, and I'm like, it's like a nice little community of small streamers that we've kind of built, and it makes me happy to have you guys, because this was definitely a scary journey, because like when I talked about streaming, my husband was like, are you sure that you could do this? I'm like, I don't know, but we're gonna try it. So yes, first of all, yes, thank you to you for getting me to this far already, and like meeting people like you and considering people like you guys friends who are not in my little bubble of Canada is really nice. So thank you,
Honestly,
Phoenix.
No, oh my god, thank you. It is an honor. It is an honor. Honestly, I could say the same. It is so nice to have. This is not what I expected from streaming, and I'm really glad this is what I found.
I agree, definitely. So that being said, you, Angel, and Chinbon have all played Genshin Impact, and I played it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's super confusing. There's like so many things that I have to click. Some people were helping me, like the level up thing. Do I just level up until I'm out of money, or is that a bad idea?
Oh god, it depends on the character and depends on what level you are, and then yeah, it's very confusing.
Yeah, I just started yesterday, so I have the main lady girl who I don't know what her real name is. I think it's just my name, and then Amber.
What's her name? Lumine. That's what it is. Lumine.
Lumine. Amber I have as well, and then Kaya.
Yeah.
With the pirate. I got those guys yesterday, and that was super exciting. But I have like 28,000 coin, and I'm like, I'm gonna level up everybody.
Oh no! Listen, 28,000
is what?
It's low. You get into the millions, and it's still not enough.
Oh my god! So how long have you been playing Genshin?
I started on stream, so I think I started in December, so about 4 or 5 months.
Nice. And who's your favorite character?
Ooh, I don't know. Okay, Zhongli. You haven't met him. You haven't seen. I don't know if you've seen him, but if you can Google him. But he's just fine. He's just good looking. You know, he's just. I don't even care if he's a trashy character.
Oh yeah.
Zhongli, always. He's coming back, so I'm actually spending money trying to get him because Zhongli. That's it. That's my only reason. I just have to have him. Oops.
You can pay for characters?
You know when you wish, you probably haven't wished yet.
No.
But in order to get characters, you wish on a banner.
Yeah.
That's the point of the gacha game. You don't know what characters you're gonna get. So he's coming back as a featured character. So I think it's like 10% chance that you get him. It's way less than that. It's like 0.06 or something.
Well, that sounds kind of cool.
But you can spend money to get more chances to roll. to keep going.
Yeah.
And keep track for it. Almost like a lottery.
Interesting.
This game is one big
Oh,
Ellis.
all right, that was an accident. Sorry, I was watching that Blizz Bear.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you watch multiple streamers at the same time? Because I've seen you pop up in my stream, and then you pop up in like Angel's stream, and I'm like, what is going on? How do you do that?
I have a laptop.
Oh, right, you did mention.
So that sits, my gaming laptop sits there, and I open multiple browsers, and then open multiple streams, and then I'll minimize them so I have like 6 or 7 on. I think I had posted an Instagram post once of like 5 on one. And then if there's someone I'm modding for, even if I'm streaming, I'll have that person on my phone, and then it'll just play the entire time.
Holy moly, that's crazy. Oh, what else? Do you have advice for new streamers?
Try. I see a lot of streamers where like their title is like one word.
Hi.
They don't really tell anyone. They don't really tell anyone that they're streaming. They don't really set up themselves beforehand. They don't psych themselves. They don't really talk to their chat or like the one person that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, I'm not growing. And I'm like, you're being a douchebag. Like,
Yes.
I want you to work a 9 to 5, go in for 1 hour and expect payment for all 8. It's the same thing.
True, very true. I like it. There's sometimes when I'm bored one day and none of my regulars are on, and I'll just like look up. I'm like, okay, well, I want to watch people playing World of Warcraft. So I go and I like test them. I don't know why I do this. It's because I'm not like a big time streamer, but I'll hit that follow button, and if they don't acknowledge me, I'm like, okay, I'll see you later, and then I leave.
Honestly, I would do the same though, because like if you can't take the time to acknowledge support, I'm not gonna give you my support because I'd rather give someone who needs it.
Yes, exactly. So with all of that, what are your thoughts on follower only chats?
Unless you are a partner with like at least over 500 to 1,000 views average, I don't see any reason why you should make it even harder for yourself to grow on Twitch.
There was one time I was part of like a raid, and it was follower only, and I was like, what are you doing with your 2 viewers?
It's not smart.
No, because what I find is, I don't know about you, but I definitely, like, I always have, like, how many viewers are in my chat on OBS, and sometimes I check out, like, who's in there, which I know I shouldn't do, but I can see the peoples, and I know that some people, like, you'll hang out for a bit, find out if this is, like, is this what I want to watch on a regular basis or whatever, and I forgot where I was going with this. But if they don't hit the follow button, whatever, see, I started talking and was clicking things and I forgot where I was going. But I look at those things and I know I shouldn't, because I can see who's in the chat right now, and you don't want to call them out either, but I want to be like, hey, I see you and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I actually removed that from my OBS because I found that I was spending too much time looking at the numbers, and at like one point in time it actually started getting to me, so I removed that. And since I did that, honestly, I've been a lot more focused on, like, I've been happier, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I definitely I stress myself out over that.
Yeah.
Look, it's Joey. Hey, Joey.
Joey, hi.
See, that was one of the names that I saw, and now I feel like I just made him feel uncomfortable. But I saw his name, and I was like, oh. Well, thanks for coming, Joey.
We appreciate it.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. No, you're fine. Okay. I'm still gonna stress about it. See, my palms are all sweaty now. I'm like, I'm a big jerk. Oh. I'm not uncomfortable. Yeah, so speaking of, since Joey's here, we should definitely schedule another Among Us thing, Or
Oh my god.
yeah, we should do that. That was fun. Joey's like
Honestly,
so good.
And the new map's out. We need to play.
Oh right. Well, Joey's
oh my
in.
God, Joey.
So we got 3
I
people.
don't have. I literally don't. I don't think I have any labs for the next week and a half. So listen, hit me up.
Let's do it. You haven't.
You haven't played it? Yo. Oh my god.
Okay, well we're scheduling this after we're done.
We'll schedule.
We'll go to somebody's
Honestly.
Discord and we'll do it.
Yeah, that works.
Sweet. That's all that I have.
Wow.
Do you
Okay.
have anything else that you want to let all the lurkers?
Oh, wait. Oh, I should really make this announcement. But
Oh yes.
I have been like thinking of a name. I have many names. I've told Chris ago.
Mhm.
But like something that my viewers can call me that's not a gamer tag. So I have a nickname that my grandmother used to call me affectionately. It is one of my names technically, but my name is Arthi, which is like I say it Arthi like Arthur.
Yeah.
Because people can never understand, but I'm like it's like 2 letters off of Arthur. How are you? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna make the announcement and probably change my like Discord like tag or something.
Oh nice.
Just so people can be like, if they need a name to call me by, and if they don't feel comfortable just saying Phoenix all the time.
Yeah.
And have it.
Nice. I like it. I think it's nice. Arthi. See, I don't know. See, now, when you told me that the other day, and I was like, yeah, it fits and it makes sense.
Honestly, it's probably the easiest name out of any of mine to say.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, well, that's all that I got, unless anybody else has some cool love this interview idea. Yes, Joey, you're next on the list. I'm just like, you're gonna get a message soon. I've been going through our regular, the people that we were playing Among Us with. So I've gone through QQ, Shinbon, and now Phoenix. So I have mentioned message Thorny, but I haven't gotten around to schedule anything. But Joey, Pixel, Angel, they're all on my list of people because I feel like you guys are part of the group that helped me stay motivated and all that cool fun stuff.
Do we have any other questions?
I don't.
I feel like I'm missing something. And then I'm gonna remember in 10 years. And then,
Oh yeah, that interview I had.
Yeah, 6 months down the line, I'm like, wait, I said this. We didn't talk about it. Then again, I talk a lot. We've said a lot of things.
I know. It all went by so fast. Oh, why did you start? We kind of talked about that one, but you tell Mr. Joey.
Oh God, Joey. Long story short, my friends have been trying to get me stream forever. And in quarantine, I had absolutely no reason not to start streaming, so I decided, okay, we're going to sit down and we're going to play some games and suck at it. Yes. The short answer.
Okay, but you're the reason that I got into Valorant. You walked me through my first Valorant game. You are really good. Most of the stuff that I do, when I'm playing now, I'm like, okay, Phoenix told me to do this when I'm playing, so it's part of my regular stuff.
Oh, Valorant, literally. My God.
Do you play stuff like Apex or Warzone? Warzone. Once?
I played Apex once. And my team, we were in a car, and they said I could drive because I was complaining about not being able to drive, and I drove them off the map.
Ooh, oops.
I think it's clipped, but literally they're like, okay, you can drive, and I'm like, okay, I drive, and then I go vroom, and then we all start falling.
I wish that Apex had a solo mode because I am not good at these team games. I always feel bad. I'm like, oh, I died. My partners probably think I'm dumb. That's top tier Uber driving.
Honestly, I am the person that I drive everyone places.
Nice.
So it aggravates me because sometimes I'll be driving and they get in the back seat. And I'm like, I'm not your Uber driver. You just do not have a car.
Yeah.
Sit in the front or I will leave you. Like, it's honestly, I have PTSD from Uber just because of that.
Oh, jeez. Solo
yeah.
mode needs to happen. Yes, it does, Joey. They're scared. They're scared.
They're scared. People would pop off way too much when you don't have to mess with your team. Honestly. But at that point, it's just a battle royale. I don't play Fortnite, so.
Oh, Fortnite's so crazy. I find I want to play Apex so bad, but like I said, some of the people that play it are so scary.
Just play with Joey.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Joey's actually cracked. Like,
He's so good. I watch his TikTok stuff. Good.
Exactly. Yo, Joey's Apex TikToks. I never knew who it is, and I'm like, oh, it's Joey. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Just play with them. You got this.
Yeah. One thing that I love about Joey, now we're just gonna talk about Joey now, is like he talks so fast and like, but it's so, and like his little giggle is so cute. And I know that he probably doesn't want to hear that from some old lady, but you just see my forehead and you're like, it's Joey. And his little curl, he had like a little curl in the middle of his head. It was so cute.
Curl? It's like the anime characters, they have like that single bang.
Yeah.